3 wallets, $24 million. And then, nothing. They appeared out of nowhere, bet on the World Cup, and they did not lose. Not once that mattered. Then, just as quietly as they arrived, they vanished. And every dollar walked out the same door. This is the strangest story of the 2026 World Cup, and it didn't happen on the pitch. It happened on the blockchain. Welcome to the Smart Money Files. The World Cup isn't just the biggest sporting event on Earth anymore. It's the biggest betting event ever recorded. Across prediction markets like Polymarket and Kalshi, more than $3 billion is riding on these games. On the busiest days, over 100 million changes hands in a single afternoon. And where there is that much money, there is always someone who seems to know something the rest of us don't. Meet the first ghost. The wallet was called mintblade. Its record reads like a typo. 5 bets, 5 wins, 100%. On a single day, mintblade fired off 4 bets and cashed everyone. The biggest? $7 million on a single line. That Iran would not beat New Zealand. Not a hunch, not a flutter. $7 million ice cold on an outcome most fans weren't even thinking about. New Zealand held. Iran did not win. And mintblade walked away $7.3 million richer. By the time the dust settled, that one wallet had turned the group stage into $9.2 million in profit. Now meet the second ghost. This wallet went by GRIMDRIP. 2 bets, 2 wins, $7.6 million in profit, and not a single misstep on the board. No slow build, no learning curve. It showed up already perfect. The kind of record that doesn't exist in the real world, where even the sharpest traders bleed sometimes. GRIMDRIP didn't bleed. GRIMDRIP just collected. And then the third. A wallet called endlessFate. This one was bolder and a little more human. 9 bets, 6 wins. It dropped $5.6 million on the Saudi Arabia and Uruguay match, then stacked millions more back in Colombia against Uzbekistan. When the results landed, endlessFate had banked $7.4 million. 3 wallets, 3 impossible runs. More than $24 million pulled out of the World Cup in a matter of days. Separately, each one looks like a lucky streak. Together they start to look like something else. Because here's where the story turns. On-chain investigators at Lookonchain went looking, and the blockchain doesn't forget. Every wallet leaves a trail. And when they followed the money out of all 3 accounts, all 3 trails led to the exact same place, the same Binance deposit address, 0xB08B, the same final door, 3 different names, 3 different betting styles, 1 single exit. In the real world, that's the moment the detective stops believing in coincidence. One person can wear 3 masks, but 3 masks that all hang on the same hook. That's not 3 lucky strangers. That's 1 operator and a plan. Lookonchain had a word for it. A suspected insider. Someone who wasn't guessing at all. Someone positioned every time on the right side of outcomes the public never saw coming. The draws, the upsets, the shouldn't have happened results that wiped out everyone else. And then came the final tell. The moment the profits were locked in, the wallets went dark. They stopped trading. They withdrew every remaining dollar. And they disappeared. No victory lap. No next bet. Just gone. The way you leave a room when you were never supposed to be seen in it. Now let's be fair, because the smart money doesn't deal in hype. It deals in what's provable. A common deposit address is not a confession. It is not proof of a crime. There are real clean explanations. A single sharp trader running multiple wallets to spread risk and hide their hand. A syndicate of pros pooling capital and cashing out through 1 account. Prediction markets reward conviction, and the boldest bettors win the biggest when the favorites fall. Neither Polymarket nor Binance has confirmed any wrongdoing. The pattern is suspicious. The pattern is not a verdict. But here is what the Smart Money Files is really about. You don't have to prove the crime to learn the lesson. Look at what these wallets actually did. They didn't pile on to the safe favorites at 90% like the crowd. They bet on the chaos. Iran not winning. Saudi Arabia and Uruguay. The underdog holding the line. Every single position was a bet against the obvious. And every single one paid. Whether it was inside information or simply nerve the rest of the market didn't have, the read was the same. The easy bet and the smart bet are almost never the same bet. So the next time you watch a wallet hit everything and then vanish into thin air, don't just ask how much they made. Ask what they saw. Ask why the money all walked out the same door. Because on the blockchain, the trail always tells a story, if you know how to read it. The crowd watches the goals. The smart money watches the money. 3 ghosts, $24 million, 1 door, and a tournament that still has its biggest secrets left to spill. That's the file. If this is your kind of story, the money behind the matches, the link is in the description, and there's a new file every few days. Smart Money Football. Follow the money. 18 plus. Entertainment only, not advice.